you guys for joining me on this week's and today's Tuesday tip at 2. I'm going to get into it. I'm super excited to talk about this topic. I'm talking to my sellers today. I'm talking to my sellers today, or those who are thinking about selling, who are on the fence. And so I'm excited to be talking to you guys, because I know I talk to my buyers a lot, but I gotta show my sellers some love. Okay. It is me, Danielle J. Mitchell. I don't think I said that. You're up and coming queen of real estate, and I'm here to talk about answer the question: will my house sell fast? Will my home, my property, will it sell fast? Okay. Now I'm gonna give you a drum roll. Okay. Brrrr. I don't know. Let's start there. I don't know. I do not know if your home is going to sell quickly, within the first hour that it sells, or is listed and goes live within a week, within 2 days, three. I have no idea. Right? I have no idea how fast it will sell. There's no way to gauge it, right? But what I am going to do is give you some strategies, some tips on how to make sure that your house can sell as quickly as possible. Now, what's working on your side, especially right now, is that it's a seller's market, right? So, being as though it's a seller's market, I've been talking about this all the time. Being as though it's a seller's market, what does that mean? That means there is low inventory, more buyers. Okay, low inventory, more buyers than there are inventory. So, of course, that puts you at an advantage. It puts you at an advantage, right? Which is fantastic. But if you are looking to sell your house, quickly, I'm just talking about quickly. I'm not going to say, I'm going to talk a little bit about the sell price, but I'm just really mainly talking about if you want to sell it quickly, make sure that it does. Because there are times when we really are in a crunch, whether it's because we're buying another house, whether it's, a family situation, and that maybe you inherited the property and all that stuff. You just want to get rid of it. There are a myriad of reasons as to why we want to sell quickly, right? But let's dive into some tips on how to get your home to sell fast, okay? So, of course, when putting your house on a market, you want to make sure that you do what it takes to get it into selling shape, okay? Put $5,000, 10K, whatever you need to get your house showing well. That's what you need to do. It could be something as, and it may not even take $5,000. It may take $1,000. It may take $500. It depends on the condition of your home, and that's one of the things too, right? You can't determine how fast your home is going to sell if, number one, I can't determine that if I haven't seen it. I don't know what it looks like, right? But you can be assured that, yeah, if you have a updated house, you just went through renovation in the last 2 years or something like that, then likely you have new appliances, all those good things, then your house is likely going to sell fairly quickly, right? Within a week, within days, okay? That's one factor there. So if your house is in fair condition, not terrible, but fair condition, lived in, you've been there for a while, maybe a little bit dated, you can do a few things to spruce it up. Like painting, like just getting a new countertop in your kitchen. Maybe the cabinets are okay. Maybe painting the cabinets. Maybe a little bit of new flooring in the kitchen, or some new carpeting. You can do some minimal things to make your house look showing ready, listing ready, and people will be wild and amazed and want to buy it immediately. Getting some new appliances, things like that. So really fixing up your house, right? Something that people don't seem to do, that probably won't cost you very much money, is decluttering. Decluttering your house, okay? Making it look ready for the camera. Camera ready. Right now, I like to say I'm camera ready. But I'm not always looking camera ready, okay? So you want to make sure your house is dressed up. Dressed up for a house is really having minimal things in there. Taking personalized things down. You're about to move. So what do you need those things out for, right? So you want to declutter, prepare yourself for moving, right? Um, some people stage a house depending on the area, depending on what the buyers may want in that particular area. Staging is a great thing. Okay, you have some like decorations like this. You have some furniture, because it helps people to really see the space. So that is an option. You don't have to do it, but it just, again, it depends on the situation, the area, the price point of the home. You might want to consider that. Okay. Of course, like I was mentioning, you want to make sure it's picture ready. It is ready for camera day. Okay. Some great pictures really help in selling a home. Okay. You want to make sure, guys, this is a big thing. I have seen some great houses sit on the market because the owner is not they're not allowing people to get into the house to see it. Right, their schedule that they have for showing the house. Either they're not letting the house be shown. The schedule that they have is like, I have a time frame of 2 hours a day between 2 and 4. That's when you can show my house. That is not good, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if they were emotionally attached, not ready to move, something like that, but they were just not making the house available to be shown. So make sure that you're flexible with the showing. Some people, maybe want the listing agent there every time. That can hinder it, but it shouldn't be too bad, right? But you just want to make the house available to just be seen. Okay. Now, if you're, not fixing up your house, okay, and you're like, listen, I'm selling it as is, I'm just ready to go, or for whatever the reason is, okay, then be prepared to list it on the lower end. Don't expect to get top dollar for your house and you want it to sell fast and be in the top end of the comparative market analysis. Expect to be on the lower end, especially if you want the property to move fast, because then you can market it as maybe an income property if it's just in fair condition and somebody wants to flip it, or even if a family wants to buy it, it's not an overwhelming amount of work that needs to be done. Okay. Reasonable sell price. Okay. Reasonable sell price. You have to have a reasonable sell price for what your home is looking like. Okay. So again, I've talked about comparative market analysis, talked about that range that you might have. You might have a low end, mid range, high end, depending on the condition of your home. And you just want to use me as your expert and giving you a roundabout number that's going to get you a target number that's going to get you where you need to be as far as selling your home quickly. The last tip, the last tip, the last tip. And then I'm out of your hair. Okay. This is a big one. Manage your expectation. Expectations. Manage them, manage them, manage them in any home buying process. Whatever you are doing in the realm of real estate, whether you are buying, whether you are selling, investing, no matter what you are doing, the biggest thing you must remember is to manage your expectations. Okay. So, all the things that I said before this part are all great things. And with all of those suggestions, you have to manage your expectations. Okay. I forgot one thing. That's not the last thing. There's one more tip. You know what's great to do? To get a pre-inspection and or appraisal. Now, I'm pretty sure I talked about this before on my Tuesday Tips to Two. If you don't know about it, you can look at the archives. But you can get an inspection done. It's just a simple home inspection, okay? So you know what's going on with the house, right? So when you put it on the market, buyers know. what's going on with the house. Whether you're an investor, whether you're a buyer, you know what's happening. Now, you can either, when you get your inspection done, you can either fix those repairs up front, have them ready, right, to go, or you cannot and just be like, this is what's wrong with it. If it's an as is sell, right? If you're not going to fix them, this is what's wrong with it. This is what I know what's wrong with it. Okay. But it helps to prepare you. You're not surprised by anything. If a buyer, when you do get your house in a contract, a buyer has an inspection done, you're like, what is all this going on with the house, right? You don't have to feel like somebody's being, biased or anything like that. You know exactly what's going on with the house, and you can either get it done before you get it listed on the market, or say, these are the list of things that I will get done, right? For whomever comes under contract with me, right? An appraisal, knowing what the worth of your home is another thing that you can also do. And you'll have an appraiser come in and let you know the the actual worth of your home. Okay. So those are my tips. How do I get my home to sell fast? Okay. Essentially, I don't know, I don't know how fast your home will sell. Well, that's the tips on how do I get my home to sell fast. It answers that question. But if your home will sell fast, I have no idea. But this is a way to help you prepare and to get it sell fast ready. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. Listen, I'm having a home selling workshop, okay, on the 17th at 10 a.m. Please, please, please tell your friends, tell your family, tell yourself, be there. If you want to know more tips, more things to know about the home selling process, this is where you need to be. Because you're going to get all of the information from the rooter to the tutor on what to do when selling your home. A lot of times people, I talk about a lot about first time home buyers. I know many of you are going to be first time home sellers. Okay. It's first time home sellers. So you got to know what the process is and what to do and what to expect. Again, managing your expectations. So a way to manage them is to get informed. All right. And so the way you can go ahead and register for that event is by going to bit.ly/DJM sales. Bit.ly/DJM sales. SELLS. Okay. Okay, there it is. You can sign up for a virtual consultation at bit.ly/DJM consult if you are looking to buy, have any other questions in regards to real estate. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time. Thank you guys for sharing, for watching, all that good stuff. Listen, please, if this is helping you in any way, shape, or form, if it's making you informed to be able to talk to your family members, your friends, I love hearing about that. I love hearing about that. So please comment, shoot me an email if you're thinking about home ownership, getting ready, all that good stuff. Listen, let's have a conversation. Even if you're not ready right now, to be informed is necessary. It's just very helpful. Okay. Talk to you guys soon. And remember, there is no place like home, no place like home buying. And I will talk to you soon for next week's Tuesday tip at 2. Bye bye.